Vietnam, a vibrant land of contrasts and opportunity. Vietnam is a country that stirs the senses, alive with color, motion, and contrast. From the emerald rice fields of the Mekong Delta to the buzzing streets of Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam delivers an experience that is both deeply traditional and rapidly modernizing. For expats, digital nomads, and remote workers, Vietnam has increasingly become a destination of interest, not just for its beauty, but for its affordability, its cultural richness, and its evolving place in the Southeast Asian economy. Landscapes of subtle beauty. The environmental scorecard. Vietnam offers a diverse environment, even if its environmental rating sits at an average 6 out of 10. Stretching over 1,000 miles from north to south, the country features an impressive variety of landscapes. Misty mountains in the north, central highlands covered in pine forests, and the intricate maze of rivers and canals in the Mekong Delta. The coastline spans over 3,200 kilometers, dotted with tropical beaches, limestone cliffs, and fishing villages. Despite this geographic diversity, environmental access isn't always equitable or easily reachable. Urban development in cities like Hanoi and Ho Chi Minh has consumed green space at a rapid pace, and air pollution can sometimes undercut the appeal of being near nature. The country has made efforts toward sustainability, such as preserving national parks like Phong Nha Ke Bang or Cat Tien, but these are often not near the population centers where expats typically live. The Vietnamese countryside remains one of the most tranquil and photogenic regions in Southeast Asia. Yet it's a paradox: quiet, peaceful, and agriculturally rich, but still subject to infrastructure limitations and environmental degradation in places. Weather patterns and climate challenges. Living on the edge of nature. Vietnam scores low in climate comfort, with a rating of 3.4 out of 10, largely due to its vulnerability to extreme weather conditions. The country sits squarely in the path of powerful tropical storms that roll in from the South China Sea. From June to November, typhoons can wreak havoc on coastal communities, causing flash floods, landslides, and widespread disruption. Central Vietnam, in particular, is regularly battered by these seasonal storms. Temperature-wise, the country is tropical and humid. In the north, the climate is more temperate, with a winter season that can dip below 10 degrees Celsius. But in the central and southern regions, particularly around Ho Chi Minh City, temperatures often hover around 30 degrees Celsius or more, with high humidity levels year-round. For some expats, especially those coming from colder climates, this can be a difficult adjustment. Climate change has exacerbated these weather risks. Rising sea levels threaten the low-lying Mekong Delta, an agricultural heartland responsible for much of Vietnam's rice and seafood production. Meanwhile, urban centers struggle with heat waves and air quality issues. While Vietnam is investing in climate resilience, such as flood control systems and reforestation projects, these solutions are long-term and unevenly applied. Affordability that opens doors. The cost of living advantage. Vietnam's biggest draw for expats is its affordability. With a stellar rating of 10 out of 10 in cost of living metrics, it stands among the most budget-friendly places in the world to live comfortably. Rent, groceries, transportation, and entertainment all come at a fraction of the cost compared to Western countries or even nearby Asian hubs like Singapore or Tokyo. In major cities, you can rent a fully furnished modern apartment in a central location for around $400 $800 per month. Eating out is incredibly affordable, with street food meals averaging $1 $3 and even higher-end restaurants rarely exceeding $15 per person. Domestic travel by plane or train is economical, allowing residents to explore Vietnam without breaking the bank. Healthcare is another area where Vietnam offers strong value. Clinics with international standards are available in major cities, and out-of-pocket expenses are low, even without insurance. Many expats use a combination of local and international coverage to manage their healthcare costs effectively. Internet is fast, widely available, and cheap. Digital nomads, in particular, find Vietnam to be an excellent base, with cities like Da Nang, Hanoi, and Ho Chi Minh City offering co-working spaces, coffee shops with stable Wi-Fi, and a growing remote work culture. Vietnam's low cost of living gives residents the flexibility to save money, enjoy a high quality of life, or invest in personal goals, making it a magnet for creatives, entrepreneurs, and retirees alike. Daily infrastructure, progress amid growing pains. Infrastructure in Vietnam presents a more nuanced picture, scoring 6.5 out of 10. While the country has made impressive strides in recent years, particularly in transport and internet development, challenges remain, especially outside of major urban centers. Road conditions in cities can be hectic and unpredictable. Vietnam's iconic motorbike culture is both fascinating and chaotic. Traffic congestion in Ho Chi Minh City or Hanoi during rush hour can feel overwhelming, and road safety is a serious concern. Pedestrian infrastructure is also underdeveloped, making walking in some areas difficult. Public transport is gradually improving. Hanoi launched its first metro line in 2021, and Ho Chi Minh City is working on a similar project. Long-distance buses and trains are available and affordable, but often outdated. Air travel between major cities is well supported, with domestic carriers offering frequent and cheap flights. Vietnam's healthcare infrastructure is a tale of two worlds. In the cities, modern hospitals with English-speaking staff cater to expats, while rural areas still face shortages in facilities and trained personnel. Dental care, eye care, and outpatient services are especially strong in urban Vietnam, drawing even medical tourists from neighboring countries. Internet access is surprisingly robust, with 4G available across most of the country and 5G slowly rolling out. However, occasional censorship and online restrictions do exist. Electricity and water supply are generally reliable, though seasonal power outages are not uncommon in smaller towns. For expats, the key to a smooth daily life lies in adaptation, learning how to navigate both the modern and traditional elements of Vietnam's infrastructure. Safety and political climate, a mixed bag. Public safety and political stability in Vietnam receive a more cautious rating, coming in at 5.7 out of 10. While violent crime is rare and petty theft is more common than dangerous incidents, the broader concerns revolve around civil liberties, press freedom, and legal transparency. Vietnam is a one-party state led by the Communist Party. Protests and political dissent are tightly controlled, and media is subject to government oversight. For most expats, this doesn't directly interfere with day-to-day life, but it can present challenges for journalists, activists, or anyone involved in political advocacy. Police are generally respectful and efficient, though interactions can sometimes involve informal fees or complex procedures. Laws are strictly enforced, and legal misunderstandings can be difficult to resolve without local assistance. Foreigners are expected to carry identification and follow visa rules closely. That said, Vietnam remains one of the safer countries in the region in terms of physical security. Streets are well lit, and violent crime is extremely rare. Female travelers and solo expats generally report feeling safe in most areas, especially in well-trafficked urban zones. The political system is predictable but rigid. Stability comes at the cost of some freedoms, and expats should be mindful of local laws, speech regulations, and cultural sensitivities. A rich cultural tapestry, living beyond the numbers. What truly makes Vietnam stand out is its cultural depth. It's a country where ancient temples sit beside glass skyscrapers, and where street vendors sell traditional dishes under the glow of neon lights. The Vietnamese way of life is vibrant, family-centered, and shaped by centuries of history. Language can be a hurdle. Vietnamese is tonal and complex, and although English is spoken in tourism and business circles, fluency is limited among the general population. Learning even basic Vietnamese phrases can significantly improve daily life and deepen personal connections. Cuisine is one of Vietnam's greatest gifts to the world. From steaming bowls of pho to crunchy banh mi, the flavors are fresh, balanced, and addictive. Food markets are an experience of their own, bustling with energy, color, and aromas that reflect Vietnam's fusion of French, Chinese, and native influences. We calculate the final score using a weighted system, Cost of living carries the most weight, followed by infrastructure, then environment, climate, and safety. You'll find a full explanation of the weighting and final score calculation in the description below. So here's Vietnam overall expat meter score, 6.3 out of 10. Your next chapter starts here. If you're dreaming of new horizons, craving rich experiences, or looking for a more affordable lifestyle without compromising vibrancy, Vietnam may be the answer. With its energy, affordability, and endless cultural intrigue, it offers more than just a place to live. It offers a way to live more fully. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow us for more insights into life around the globe. Whether you're planning your next move or just curious about the world, we bring you stories that inform, inspire, and ignite your next adventure.